The 3.3 rule challenges a very long-held belief. Some have even built their business on it, around it, and through it. The belief, I suffered to get where I am, so should they. And a close cousin, I never would have learned if I didn't suffer through it. This belief comes from cruelty. It comes from survival. A lot of us were thrown into the deep end with no training, no systems, no safety net. We figured things out the hard way because there was no other way. And we learned through stress, through long nights, and through making the same mistake 5 different ways before finally getting it right. It feels like suffering was the teacher. Now that I've pointed it out though, you know the truth. You didn't grow because you suffered, you grew because you adapted. You figured things out, you showed up when it was hard, you were resourceful, you stayed motivated even when no one was guiding you, you experimented, failed, tried again, and learned through trial by fire, not because it was the best method, but because it was the only method available at the time. You see the problem? No one was there to show you a better way. Your success took longer and cost more than it needed to. Suffering was not a requirement for your growth. It's what happened because you did it alone. What if someone had given you a clear direction, the right tools, some meaningful support, and the time to recover between efforts? Would you have learned less, or would you have learned the same? You just would have learned faster with less frustration and fewer battle scars. That's exactly what the 3.3 rule is designed to do. And if you're wondering where to start, take our free business efficiency assessment. It'll show you where your current systems are leaking energy and where your team is ready to grow. Some cling to the idea that the team has to earn everything the hard way or they aren't going to be tough enough. That brings me to my nephew. When he was in his mid-20s, he worked at a soup and sandwich shop, putting in about 30 hours a week. And he did a great job. He was offered multiple promotions, multiple times, but he turned them all down. And what was his reason? I can pay my bills and I have more time to play video games. Why do I want more work? It feels like the poster child for people don't want to work anymore. My nephew wasn't overworked nor unsupported. He had a path forward. He just didn't want it. He was given leadership. He was given opportunity. He chose not to grow. That's the part we as leaders have to come to peace with. Our job isn't to force growth through pain. Our job is to provide direction, support, and clear expectations. If someone still chooses not to move forward, that's their decision. But adding suffering to the mix won't magically unblock their ambition. All you can do is show them the better way instead of the broken path you had to claw through. Vice gripping the pay your dues mindset is proof you actually need the 3.3 rule. You had to survive a leadership gap, and the 3.3 rule fills it for you and your team. It gives them the structure, support, and recovery time you never had. And they can now grow without being crushed. The 3.3 rule doesn't lower the bar. It raises the standard for how you develop people, intentionally, effectively, humanely, just like you wish someone had done for you. Remember, take breaks, go faster.